We're Sara and Ryan, and the excitement of setting our ridge beam is finally behind us.
Our beam is set.
Now we have to focus on the reality that our roofers are coming in less than a week.
We are in a little bit of a time constraint.
Unfortunately, learning a new part of the build and getting past our initial fears always takes longer than expected.
It's just scary.
But we continue to push forward, and eventually the process starts to feel easier.
It's like we kind of know what we're doing.
Follow along to see if we complete all of the rafters by the end of this episode, or if
the race against the roofers
continues.
is still on.
And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of the build.
Last time you saw us, we were installing the huge roof beam. So after that comes our roof rafters. Today we're starting that project, figuring out how to cut the notches to have them sit in place appropriately. I feel like I've been lied to a few times about the size of these roof rafters, and today I found out that they are 20 inches long, 20 feet, that they are 20 feet long. They're very long. My friend Emily is here to help us because she is such a good sport, and her and Ryan are carrying one right behind us right now. So we're going to put all these in place, learn how to cut the correct notches in them so they sit on the beam and the log wall, and hopefully get an assembly line going so we're just cutting, and then we can start figuring out how to place. So that's where we are now in our project. We are in a little bit of a time constraint, like we keep saying, because we do have roofers coming to install the plywood, the paper, and the shingles 1 week from today. So we need to get all these roof rafters in place so when they're here, they can get the whole roof done for us.
Nothing is nice and easy about this. All right, Ryan, it's all on you.
I got it. We have got the first two rafters cut. We're bringing them up here to make sure that they actually fit and our template is correct. And then we can start cutting them and bringing them up to the loft. We also have the scaffolding set up behind us, which is where Ryan will be standing to get them onto the beam. And then I will be hooking them on to the log wall right behind me and securing them with hurricane ties. So let's see how this goes.
Push it out another couple feet.
And then, okay.
Okay, there. Now you should be able to kind of, you and Emily should be able to raise it up to me.
Hey. Oh. Oh God.
Okay, now I have it. Sara,
Yeah.
you go to the kind of to the edge, or closer to the edge.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on the other side of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Our log wall's not finished.
Oh no!
We went to go place the first roof rafter, and you saw we pulled it down because we realized we didn't have the log wall done. So we pulled it back down, and then after talking about it, we realized we could just start on the second one, and we had that one up there. So we did put that one up. We had some problems and it didn't fit how we had cut it. So we made some adjustments, and now we've got the second one cut with those adjustments in mind, and me and Ryan are gonna take that one up there and see if it works. All right, I still don't understand what you're saying, so you're just gonna have to walk me through it as we're going.
Okay, so we're basically gonna we're gonna get it up and past where it needs to go up on the beam.
Okay.
So that not the notch is sitting, but the edge, which
Okay.
will make it so the very end of the beam is hitting here.
Okay.
So it can't go that way any further until I get up there and grab onto it, and then all you have to do is kind of lift it up and let it slide into place.
Okay.
We're up on the scaffolding now.
Okay, I'm on the X, or I'm right by it.
Let's test the notch. Let's see. Let's try to see
Is
if
it gonna like slide, and if it doesn't hit the beam right, it's gonna fall?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks good there.
That option worked great for pulling them up. I'm not sure if you heard, but what we did was we pulled it up into place, made sure it was locked in on the log wall first, and then we kind of pulled it into place gently, and both notches lined up perfectly on the beam and the log wall. We were able to hammer it in down at the bottom. Then Ryan went up on the scaffolding, hammered it up on the top, and it worked great. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow when we're working on it. That's it for us for today. It was a slow start to our day, and then anytime we start a new part of the build, it's just like we have to learn and figure it out. But I feel like tomorrow, with Emily's help too, and now we know what we're doing, we're gonna be able to bust out quite a bit of the roof rafters. All right, we're back at it today.
And we got our process down for putting up the roof rafters. Sarah and I did one together after we got the process down, and it went really smoothly. So now we're ready. We've already cut 3 or 4 this morning, and we're ready to put them up into place. And we're hoping that we can get most of the loft frame rafters in today.
Yes.
While we have some help.
And we're figuring out a process to really utilize our friend Emily while she's here and make sure we're making the most out of a third person, because after that we think it's just us for the rest of the week to just bust this out. And we have a ton to do before the roofers get here, so we are like
Go, go, go.
go, go, go. So here we go.
First, we're going to set it up onto the scaffolding.
Okay. Lifting up and going kind
Yeah. Yep. There we go. Clear.
Okay. Still clear, Ryan?
Yeah. And then
Are those squirrels? Ooh, look at those rafters behind us.
yeah, buddy.
Emily went home about an hour ago and she helped us so much. We got almost all of the rafters done over on the opposite side from us. We have 4 more to go over there, but now we're gonna put up the rafters over on this side. We might just put up like 3 of them tonight. We'll see how we're doing because it is getting kind of late and we still need to do a little bit of prep stuff so we're really ready to roll tomorrow. I'm really happy with the progress we made today.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a learning curve to
Yeah.
kind of like getting started, but I think we're on a roll right now. It's really a little unnerving. I know we keep talking about it, but like we're really pushing for the deadline of Labor Day weekend to be ready for the roofers, and we're just unsure how long it's going to take us to do the rest of the house. Plus, we still have the prow front, so we're kind of planning on putting in some late nights for the next couple of days to kind of get as far as we can to make sure we're ready.
Yeah, and it's Sunday right now, so that weekend that he's talking about is 5 days away
5
basically
days,
now.
Yeah. And the other thing is once we started putting the rafters in, we started looking at the plans, there's a number of other things we have to do while we're installing them. We have to put in blocking at the top. We have to put these rafter ties, Simpson connectors up there. We have to hurricane tie everyone. We have to toenail everyone. We have to toenail the blocking into the rafters. So yeah, after we get the rafter up, there's still like a lot of work to do until we can move on to the next one. So anyway, we're putting in another 3
Yeah.
and we're going for it.
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good right now, so we're gonna keep it going. So are you gonna get it up on the scaffolding first?
I think so, yeah.
And then, okay, kind of like we did.
Yeah, kind of maybe just like right at that corner,
Okay. And then,
and then I'll hop up there. Yep. And then we're good, but you could also do that.
Okay.
You think you're okay?
yeah, I think I'm okay right here.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Okay, I'm resting on it now, but I can go
Okay.
up.
I'm resting.
Okay, we're in place.
Looks
Looks
good.
great. It's like we kind of know what we're doing. We got really lucky and we have one day of cool weather during putting up our roof rafters this week. So we are gonna take advantage, and our goal is to push as hard as we can today and get as many roof rafters done as we can.
Yep.
I think we're gonna get the whole house done. That's my thought.
It's an ambitious goal.
And Ryan says, well, I hope we get to the part where we're working within the loft. So,
No. The great
oh,
room.
well, within the great room. I meant like the vaulted ceilings is what I was thinking.
Words.
So, words. Parts of buildings. Very hard. Cut it all. Okay, so that's what we're doing. It's been what we've been doing, so.
I was like, oh, check my messages.
All right, so that's what we're doing today. Keep it going. That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna keep it going on the roof rafters, and we'll see how much we get done. We're not going to get the whole thing done if we have crappy attitudes. We'll only get it all done if we're the most positive people in all of the land. It's gonna be tricky to get those guys on, but I'm just not thinking about them right now.
Cross that road when we get there.
Yep.
All right.
My shortness is coming in here.
Scaffolding. Scaffolding. Almost there. I'm looking good.
I'm looking good.
All right, let's put some nails in.
We've gotten all of the roof rafters done for the loft area of our house, and now we're moving on to the roof rafters that'll go over the great room area of our house with vaulted ceilings. For this, we're going to be using the man lift, which Ryan is on right now, and he's actually marking the 16 marks so we know where to put each joist. And then I'm going to be down inside the house on a ladder. We're going to hoist the roof rafter up onto the wall, and then Ryan will get in the man lift and ride up with the rest of the roof rafter and put it into place. This way sounds a little bit easier than what we were having to do up in the loft, which was kind of push it the whole way up, but I'm sure I'll find out it's just as complicated, but in a different way. That's how every project seems to go. So I feel like we're making really good time. If we didn't have roofers coming in 5 days, we probably would be done today. But since we have roofers coming, we're pushing forward so we know how this process goes within the great room area so we can bust it out tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll just have all of them stacked and you'll get up there and it's gonna be like brrrr. We tested our method for the roof rafters in the vaulted ceiling area, the great room area,
Yeah.
And we think it's going to work. It was definitely tricky, but that's just how everything is the first time you do it, and especially when it's kind of a scary thing. So, and then the more I do it, the more confident I feel. And
yeah,
probably same with Ryan. You're up there super high, so you must be scared too.
Yeah, just perfecting our method and figuring out what combination of like when to grab the board, how high to go up, like all that stuff is like a learning process.
Yep. So, but we're going to leave it at this tonight. It started raining on us on that last one. We were rushing to cover everything. Then it stopped. Then we were going to start again. And then we were like, it's late. We got to call it a night. So the race against the roofers
Continues.
is still on. That's where we're going to leave you for this episode. You'll have to catch the next one to see if we beat the roofers or not. Be sure to hit the like button if you liked this episode. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a moment of the build. Bye.
Bye, guys.